Hey Crickets. Today I'll be reading the book. This week we'll be talking about flowers and plants, so thought this would be a good book to read today. It's called Mrs. McNosh and the Great Big Squash. The first day of spring, Mrs. Nellie McNosh went out to her garden and planted a squash. She pushed a seed in with the tip of her toe, and the minute she did it, it started to grow. At first it was round and as big as a head. In fact, it looked just like the paper boy Fred. There's Fred. Then it turned yellow and bumpy and fat. It rolled from the garden and flattened the cat. See the cat underneath? Poor cat. It knocked over trash cans and ran over toes. It twisted the sprinklers and plugged up the hose. It crashed through the clothesline and smashed through the fence, scaring the pants off two elderly gents. Look at that mess. Poor Nellie was worried. She said, "Oh my gosh, there's got to be some way to slow down this squash." She slapped it and scolded it and pinched it and kicked it. And then she took hold of its stem. This is the stem. And she picked it. Now what do I do? Wondered Mrs. McNosh. I've got to find something to do with this squash. There isn't a place in this world it will fit. It's big as a house. Wait, said Miss Nellie. That's it. She has an idea, I guess. And so, by the light of the big yellow moon, she scooped and she scraped with a long-handed spoon. And when the sun rose, where was Mrs. McNosh? What do you think she did? Let's find out. Where was she? She was curled up, sound asleep. In her big yellow squash. So what did she do with the squash? What does it look like? She scraped all the insides, took everything out, and she made a little house for herself. House of squash.